Let's try $2,000, see where we're going.
Right, the safe estimate is 25%.
We're basing that, we were basing that on once you a normal return, you're not going to get 100%. You're lucky if you're going to get quite a bit less.
Put a 2,000 cap on it. Okay.
Mr. Chairman, may I ask that the motion be reread again so I clearly understand what it is that we're doing? I mean, there's been some discussion.
It's going to be for the mail-out questionnaire.
Right.
And are they going to come with a post stamp on them, or are we going to do it which way?
It will be an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper with the department logo, and then 10 to 15 questions, whatever we decide is important feedback, that goes into a number 9 envelope, which I don't know what that is, but it's a number 9 envelope. That will have a business reply that is given to us by the post office. So, it's like when you get something, no postage necessary, they just throw it in the mail, that kind of thing. That then goes into a cover. It's almost like an invitation. It'll be in a covered envelope that says, to our valued resident or whatever.
Okay.
So that can be left there. It'll have the department name and the return address so that people see that it's from the fire department. And then all they have to do is open it up and fill it out, check marks, whatever, throw it in the mail.
And we pay for the postage was...
Yes, they come back.
It's $175 a year to set it up with the post office.
Okay.
And then it's $1.12, but that's all in that price, but it's $1.12 per reply.
And we would sample a quarter, a half, or 100%.
Pardon me?
As many come back.
As soon as we get back over
That price.
They're saying to return them for the general public is usually going to be around 25–30%.
Okay.
You don't get 100% feedback.
And that price is based on 3,000, leaving 3,000 value, which is basically a year.
Question. Who's in charge of that and who will be getting them back?
Roll call.
Mr. Porter?
Yes.
Mr. Tackis?
Yes.
Mr. Wayman?
Yes.
Mr. Bartley?
I'm
Yes.
just asking. You
Yes.
know why I'm asking.
Yes.
Hey, Chief.
Just along that, there's a lot of things. I think the emphasis we've been trying to do is try to get better contact with the public. A lot of things that we're doing now, we've gotten sponsors for the new Vial of Life that we just took possession of. We got that through University Hospital. What it is, it's a new. What we're trying to do, instead of just having generic Vial of Life, we're trying to get more into people seeing our name on things more than, this didn't come just from University Hospitals. University Hospitals has our big name as the big thing on it. I wish I would have brought a sample of that. It's a new Vial of Life to go in refrigerators or wherever you want to stick them. It'll stick the metal. But some of the things we're going to try and do is get into some of the senior centers, a little bit more into schools. I think this year's school program will be a very good one. We're getting a lot of things to, more handouts, more literature, more educational things that we want to be able to associate with the kids and with the adults. We're trying to also reach adults now, all the way from the preschools, kindergarten, all the way to the seniors. We want to try and reach a lot of these people. So I think what the whole emphasis is, a lot of what we've been talking about is public education, and that's where we're kind of going with some of the projects. Little things like maybe having business cards. Everybody there, we looked at them, they're not that expensive. Instead of, if you go and talk to somebody, rather than saying, I'm so-and-so, you can actually, if you have any reason to talk to a person and they want further information, or you can leave them a card that says, here, my name is so-and-so, I'm from the Madison Fire District. Things that are going to be more visible to the public to try and get us a little bit more a personal level to the people, a little bit more. So those are a lot of things that the people are working on. made some notes on some of the other projects. But basically, those are a lot of the projects we're working on right now. Oh, you got some?
I need them back. Unless you're a senior citizen.
But what we want to do, not only do we want to, the purpose of it is not just to give a person a vial of life. It's going to be even a more personal thing is that if we go and we service that person by taking them to the hospital or we transport them anywhere, is that we'll leave, there'll be some information that if they actually need help filling out that vial of life, when they come back from the hospital, we'll actually provide that service for them if they need help to do that. So it's going a little bit beyond just giving out the old vial of life. It's also going to provide them with some help if they need it to fill out that vial of life. So we're trying, I guess the thing that the guys are trying to do is, and I'm trying to do, is get a more personal touch with the people, and hopefully we'll build some better relationships.
Good idea.
The last thing I have on this handout is, and of course we're continuously going on with our fire inspection program. Again, most of it is, for the present, it's geared towards mostly all new businesses that are coming in, and that's something we're also working on, and the board's working on also is we hope to develop more, to broaden out our inspection program where we have more inspectors out on the road. And I think that's one of the things John has on his thing also is to get, to recognize and to train more fire inspectors in the future so that we have more to put out on the street.
Okay, Chief?
Okay, what do we have for next? And the last thing, at our last meeting, we had a presentation. We did, as we said, we had our officer presentation by University Hospital. And we agreed as a board, or you agreed as a board, to have in October a presentation by University Hospital to do their presentation with the goal that they are trying to get us to come to their facility. So we'd like to have that presentation to kind of weigh the options. And like I told you before, I would not want to make that decision without the board and without a lot of input from people.
Which meeting you wanted at, Chief?
That's what be up to you as a board. What do you think would be better? Do it the second one or do it the first one?
Probably the second one, have it here. More room.
Okay. So we'll have a presentation by University Hospitals at the October meeting.
Yeah, 15.
And what he gave to us was not that long of a presentation, so it's not going to be 5 hours. And it was shorter than that.
Are you going to have the competition in it too?
That's not I think I think the word's going to spread. If they want to come in, I'll offer it. Sure, that's not bad.
Yeah, you've got competition, you might get a hell of a lot more than what you're getting now.
I'm sure that word's going to be spreading fast.